lots to go over. First one, CB radio. So pick this up. I have zero communications right now. That's probably the easiest way to get into it. Never had one, never wired one, but we'll figure it out. This is a President CB radio. I think it was like $100 on Amazon. And we'll get that wired up here shortly. And to go with that, we've got a fire stick for the antenna. So this is a 3-footer, and basically I'll just mount this up, and that will give me a signal for the CB radio. Also don't know how to tune that. I've heard that can be annoying too. And next, we've had the tent for a little while now. Got it used kind of during COVID, and it had been a few years old already. So it's getting a little bit older, and want to do some maintenance on it, especially for waterproofing. So this is Kiwi Camp Dry Heavy Duty Water Repellent. Got this on Amazon also. 4 bottles of it. We're going to put it up here in a second, spray it down, and we'll keep you updated on how that works. Going to be going camping here this weekend, doing some wheeling. It's supposed to rain a lot, so what better way to try it than then? And all this stuff is available, links in the description. Everything that I've ever put on the Jeep, the wheel spacers, the small pieces, the headlights, everything that I've ever bought for the Jeep on Amazon is down below. I know you guys asked me a lot in comments. And next up, we got a steering stabilizer. So this was 50 or 60 bucks. I originally was going to get the Fox one, okay, but my steering box is going out. I think the seal broke on it. It's kind of leaking and dripping on the pitman arm, and it's been kind of making a little bit of noise. So I went and ordered a redhead steering box that should be here next week, and I went ahead and got it ported for Hydro Assist. So I'm not going to run that yet. I was going to, but it's like another $400 for the RAM, the Hydro Assist RAM with the lines. I'm going to be running that soon, like I'd say within 2 months, but until we're going to do the box first and leave it plugged, and then I can always add that, which is the cool thing. So until then, I have my blown stock steering stabilizer on there, and it's completely blown. I just put it on there because it had like a tiny bit of dampening. It seemed like this one is for like a Ram 2500, and it seems like it's gonna do wonders. So I just have some loose steering. I think a lot of it's loose. The steering box being bad. Like I said, I've had this Jeep now for a year, but it's like 20 years old, so I have no idea what happened to it in the past life, and I've been pretty lucky with it so far, knock on some wood or cardboard. But yeah, so steering stabilizer, we'll get that on there tonight. I think I'm going to notice a big difference even without the steering box, but with the steering box and the stabilizer, I think it's going to be night and day, which I'm pretty excited about. And finally for tonight, this is really cool. Been looking forward to this. It's kind of like the next step in the whole Overlanding. If you guys missed any of the videos from this summer, we went on a 3,000 or 4,000 mile road trip. I think it was like 14 days. And we drove from Arkansas all the way across to Utah, Arizona. I think we ended up going to like 9 states. Camped out every single night, except for 2 nights. And we camped on the beach, went to Moab, did some wheeling. All in this Jeep that I had the trans out. You guys can go see those old videos. I'll link some of them here. But I used a cooler that whole time in Lake Powell and in the desert, and it was in the summer, like 110 degrees. And my buddy Peyton with the JKU, he's got a fridge this year with a whole solar system that was super cool, and they didn't have to fill up ice and deal with all that stuff. So I went ahead and finally got a power station. So it's an OKMO, not sure how you say it. I'm just going to say OKMO. But it's a 1,000 watts, I think it's 2,000 watt surge. And got this on Amazon too. It's got 3 ports, 3 household ports. You got your USB-C to charge my MacBook, which is really cool, because obviously I do a lot of the video editing, charging the batteries in the drone. I used to have to do all that in my cigarette lighters, and then I have like a very small power bank from Amazon. I like that too, because that's pretty useful for the smaller stuff. But USBs, we got 3 of those, and then the cigarette plug, and then you also have a place for your solar panels. So really excited for this. I'm really excited for the winter camping with it because I'm gonna go pick up a heated blanket, and that way Kenzie and I, when we're up there, she gets really cold. I'm pretty good in the sleeping bag, but my girlfriend, she's gonna be toasty and she's gonna want to go with me all the time. So we're going camping this weekend. Like I said, we're gonna give it a try, see what we can plug into it, and I'll be giving a good review on this as I get some use out of it. But that's kind of it for tonight. Like I said, I've got some more parts coming. I've got some really big parts coming. I mean, I kind of went all out on just ordering and stuff, and I almost bought another car in Copart the other day. So good thing that didn't go through. It was a Lexus GX 470, which I know is not a Jeep. It's not what you guys want to see anyway, but it was a V8, and it ended up going for like $4 grand. I was not going to pay that for it, but lots of new parts coming next week. Probably 2 videos from now, I'll have all that stuff. And working on finishing the bumper. Planning on getting everything wrapped up for the new year. Like I said, with the steering stabilizer and hitting the hydro assist ports, the main reason I want to do that is I kind of figure out what I want to do with the Jeep, my WJ, as far as long term. Am I going to go to 1 tons? Am I going to LF swap? Am I going to do the Cummins, my buddy on Instagram? No, not with this one. So this is my daily driver. I drive up to 200 miles a week on it. We're over 200,000 now. I didn't re-gear or recalibrate the speedometer, so my miles are actually like a whole lot more than what the odometer says. I think the odometer says like 205. So anyway, I'm gonna keep this one pretty much how it is, but just clean it up completely. We got some bumpers working on the rear custom. The front gonna be half custom, half not. Maybe some that you've seen often coming next week. We might be getting some recovery gear. But anyway, we're getting the steering pump and the hydro assist ports. So I'm thinking I'm going to be doing trussing the axle, doing sleeves, re-gear, front and rear, and then throwing some 37s on because I really want bigger tires now that I cut so much room out of the fenders. And it Flex is awesome, but I mean, what's this much more room on each side of the tire gonna really do? I think we'll have plenty of room to flex still. So I really want to put 37s on it. I don't think I'll have trouble with just trussing and sleeving it, re-gear. Also be cool to do videos on that. We did replace the front diff when I first got it, new bearings, but we'll do a whole new rear gear, probably like 456 or 488, so I'll have to see. And throw some 37s on it these next few months. Maybe put up to 35. I'm still trying to get that power stroke to build the flatbed and the camper, so lots of projects in the work. But basically, I want to keep the stock axles on here until I get another Jeep, but probably forever, or not forever, but a long time. And mainly because I want to get a Commander. So we're going to get a Commander, like I've been talking about for a long time now. I think what I'm going to do now is just go all custom. So to get a Hemi Commander with like 200,000 miles on it, you're talking 5, 6 grand, 7 grand. I haven't seen any below 4 grand, 4,500 that actually work. And I was on Copart the other day, and there was a 3.7 Commander with mechanical problems, so like the engine blown or something like that, and clean title. I think it went for like $900, clean body, everything like that. So I think I'll get one of those, LS swap it, 1 ton swap it, and just go all out, cage, probably 38s or 40s. And I'm thinking, here soon. So we're gonna get that truck fixed. I think it is the manifolds after watching a bunch of videos. I think that's pretty much most of it. So we'll get that fixed here this weekend, hopefully, or the next week, sell it, and we'll be looking for a Commander. So go out on the Commander, keep this one clean, overland rig, maybe truss and sleeve with 37s, hydro, clean, but let's go ahead and throw the tent up and get it sprayed down.